The same people who like to act as if they care about the police, and you'll hear it from Biden and Harris down, all the way down. They'll be acting as if they really care about the cops. But then in the next minute, they'll take bad information, bad data, and they'll use it for political purposes. And it pisses me off because all these people care about is power. That's all they care about. They don't care about law and order. Everything that we're seeing now in our society, everything that we're seeing with the snatch and grabs, all the increase in crime going on across the country, the disrespect and the hatred towards the police, vastly unfounded. Let me make that abundantly clear. But all of this foolishness that we're seeing is a result of these idiots. These idiots all on the political left primarily. I'm not totally exempting the Republican Party. And I don't always want to make everything about politics because we know there's always deeper root issues. But when it comes down to the people who are in positions of power here in our country, it's the same people who take the Michael Brown case and freaking Alton Sterling and Stephen Clark. They bring their parents to these political rallies, even though every one of them was justly shot by the police, every one of them. But they know what'll happen. You talk about Michael Brown, you talk about Alton Sterling, you talk about Stephen Clark and Jacob Blake and Rayshard Brooks, and you talk about police brutality, and you stir up the Black community. You stir up the minority community. You stir up those people who are sympathetic to the plight and cause of the minority to get them to come out and make sure that you stay elected and make sure that they vote for you. That's what they do. It is pure and absolute manipulation. That is all it is. And I pray to God on a daily basis that people will start to wake up and understand that you're being lied to. When you villainize the cops, when you villainize the police, when you try to defund, you try to abolish the police, nothing good comes from it. And what ends up happening? Those very communities that these people claim to care so much about, they're the ones that end up suffering. The Black crime rate goes up. It ain't happening in these ritzy parts of town where a lot of these politicians live, where they're protected by all kinds of police and security. They don't have to deal with the repercussions of their bad policies or their bad politics. But Black folks do. Hispanic folks do. White folks who aren't making a whole lot of money do. Hard-working folks, the average everyday citizen who goes to work and comes home, and he's the middle-class citizen who's trying to make the ends meet, they're the ones that suffer, whereas those folks sitting up there making them fat checks and who are totally exempt from stupid, ignorant, behind policies, they don't care. Because when it's all said and done, it's to stir people up, and it works every freaking time. And man, I'm so tired of it. And even crazier, there was a time when I believed this crap. Like, there was a time where I believed this garbage. I used to honestly believe that the police were out there just hunting people down and mistreating Black folks all the time. I mean, there was a time where that was happening. The sad reality is in American history, that's real. And we don't ever want to ignore that, because I'll be the first one on my channel to call out a bad cop. No shame in my game whatsoever. You do something stupid, you violate the law, you violate someone's rights, you deserve everything that you get. Everything that you get. Zero sympathy from me. But at the same time, we can't act like that is the plight of every law enforcement agency, blaming every cop for every shooting, automatically assuming them to be guilty. I'm so fed up with it, y'all. So fed up and so tired of it. I pray people start to wake up, all ethnic groups start to wake up and see what we're really dealing with.